This episode is brought to you by Monkey Nutrition. You had a moment where you were brought into court for a minor offense or something, and you were at a low. Maybe your father figures had died, and you broke your arm and everything. And you said that you saw some of the offenders around you, and you saw apathy.
Yeah, apathy. Yeah.
And that really hit home. And why did that hit home?
It hit home in a way, like it's especially like seeing somebody. I'm just I think that experience too was like anybody can end up in the wrong place. Meaning, you can end up being that criminal, right? It's not like I was raised by a loving mother by anybody else. I could have ended up hanging around wrong people, taking the wrong path in life. Who knows how I would have ended up being if I didn't get arrested and if I kept doing these little small crimes with these kind of people, right? So I'm once again really grateful to be in that court and be really grateful to be still not numb by the experiences in life, to look around and see, holy crap, like these people are numb. They don't care. They in a way gave up on life, and they think no one cares about them in a way. Yeah, it's true in a way, no one cares about you, but if you start caring about yourself, other people will start caring for you. It's kind of strange once again in a way. Yeah. As soon as you start showing love to yourself, others start showing you love. But as soon as I think it's like your world in a way is a reflection of your inner world. So that's really kind of deep in a way, but that
is deep.
Yeah, it's like your inner world will reflect the kind of life that you will have, right? And so why I think at that moment I kind of thought I need to work on myself, and I need to work on myself as a person, because I don't want to end up numb like this guy in court, not giving a crap and be like, yeah, whatever. I'm doing this.
Well, that's a powerful moment, and I'm glad you came out and told people that, because everyone thought you were getting tennis lessons when you were 12.
In my private school.
Yeah, and I mean, some people would say that you're putting out this image of this guy, but I just think you choose not to focus on that, because by focusing on it, you get this victim mentality, and if you repeat in your mind this narrative to yourself of I used to be this and now I'm this, as opposed to just you're like, this is me now and this is the way I look at the world. I think there's something healthy about that.
No, I think, and that's why even my friends, they tell me like, show more of your struggle, show more of your pain, show like, cause like you have, a good story and stuff like that. But like, I tell them, it's not really what I want to focus on. Even in my life, I think so many people, like you said, they get hung up on the struggle that they keep staying in their struggle.
Right.
And the image that I create now is the image that I want to live. Like I said, me and my wife, we design our lifestyle. This is where I want to live. This is how I want to dress. This is how I want to be seen. So if I look, like the successful person, well, I created that. If I kept wearing my, baggy pants and doing whatever and not caring about how I look or whatever, that may have been still how my life turned out to be. But I'm very kind of in a way always thinking kind of the result, what I put in, what is it going to get me out?
Yeah, no, I can tell you're hesitant to kind of tell all about your story. And funny enough, I am too. And like, I've done this show now for 3 years, and I don't really break into my personal stories a lot. And like, there was tons of struggle for me to get here. And, when 9/11 kicked off in New York, like my life was just like at a total black hole, and like, I was right by the World Trade. I was almost next to the World Trade when it went off. And like my girlfriend had left me. My best friend had sacked me from my .com startup. It was just like all going bad. And so it's just, when I ever see a successful person, I know there's something there. There's something that makes them strive. And also, professionals make it look easy. That's another thing that Ice-T says. And if you see someone doing a great job, they're making it look easy because they're good at it. And it's not because it is easy. And I always recognize that too. Don't miss London Real. Subscribe now. This week on London Real, former MI5 intelligence officer turned whistleblower, Annie Machon.
What we're looking at now is a de facto police state. All the laws are in place, they're just not being applied to most citizens yet. I think it's not a case of having anything to hide, it's having a case that I have a right to privacy, and I can't guarantee my government will uphold that right, therefore I need to take the steps to do it.
She talks NSA whistleblower Edward Snowden.
He would die for his country. He wants to try and improve the way his country operates within its own boundaries and protect its citizens. And we seem to forget and think that human rights are a luxury. They're not, they're fundamental, and privacy is one of them.
On Sunday, London Real presents Annie Machon, Whistleblower.
So it's a very British mess, is the short answer.